Aloha, everyone. My name is Mark, and I am the Casual Exile. Hey, today we're checking out Trader's Passage. In Trader's Passage, you'll make your way through a dark and twisting network of underground tunnels and caverns. It's a pretty solid spot for exploring while pushing forward on the trail of corruption. To give you a quick overview, the layout features winding, narrow paths that branch out with a waypoint right near the start. Some layouts require a bit of backtracking to find everything. For quests, this is where you progress the trail of corruption by searching the area and locating the way ahead to the Halani Gates. Along the way, you're going to run into common mobs like spiders. Lots of spiders. But there's some Tombshriekers, some Skitter Golems, some Quake Golems, risen Maraketh, Vault Lurkers, but mostly spiders. The main highlight in this area is the optional encounter with Balbala the Traitor in the Prison of the Disgraced. Take her down, and you're going to grab a very useful item for your first ascension. So, ready to go find a trader? Let's go. All right, here we are. We are at the Trader's Passage, and we are ready to go in. Checkpoint's right at the beginning. First thing I will mention one more time is if you have arachnophobia, you're going to have a hard time with this level. There are just a ton of spiders. I get kind of creeped out by them, but yeah. So, with that, let's go see our spiders. So there's a couple of different ways that we're going to approach this level. One of the things, the main objective is to get through the level and move forward to the Halani Gates. There is an optional encounter in here with Balbala, and Balbala is a djinn, and Balbala will give you the first djinn Barya, which will allow you to ascend. And whoa, almost died there. These spiders are really, they spit out this stuff that will eat you. So be careful with them. Anyway, as I was saying, sorry about that. She'll give you a bauble, and what this bauble will do is that it will, if you finish the trial, you can ascend and you can get some special abilities. For us as a witch, or for me as a witch, right? Witches have currently 2 ascensions. I think either 2 or 3. But the one that I'm going to be looking at ascending to is called the Blood Witch, which uses blood magic to slay her enemies. So when we get there, again, it's an optional encounter. These Baras drop from other monsters, so you can get, this first one later on. This fight is particularly tough. It's definitely one that you need to be mobile for. I'm going to take you through it, and once we get there, then we will we'll attempt it. We'll get our ascension, but I probably won't be doing the ascension right away. I may not. I don't really know. All right, so you can see I've explored this, and we're looking for these initial set of stairs to go up. Found our rune for the level, which is always a good thing. Finish off the monsters. And let's take that iron rune. done. Now, really, all we're searching for is either the exit or the entrance to Balbala's prison. They updated the way to Balbala's prison and some markers on the walls that will kind of lead you the way. And you can see these monsters are starting to come out. Pretty lots and lots of fighters. Quickly overwhelm you, so definitely be mindful of that. Use your rolls, your ability to roll away. That's going to become absolutely key as we move forward. Dead end. Lots of dead ends in this level. It is frustrating that you get to the end of a long corridor and it turns into a dead end. But that's just the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. Ah, there's some stairs. Okay, so stairs good.
One day, they'll make a statue like this of me.
Find the Six Sisters. That's the big staircase. And once you get there, you should come to a dog barking in the background. That's great. Sorry about that, folks. That would be Buddy and Willow barking. So as you can see on the wall here, there are some sorry about that. Buddy won't shut up. You can see that there's some tapestry here, so you want to follow this tapestry because that is going to lead you to Balbala. And as I told you, here it is. We are here. We are at Balbala. So I'm going to pause here and give you just a quick overview of the fight against Balbala. So Balbala is a fast, agile fighter in a circular arena with a central pit that you can't enter. She releases poison and she summons adds. By defeating her, she gives Balbala's Barya for the Ascension trials. It's a good fight to get comfortable with dodging and flask management. The strategy in this fight is to keep moving around the outer edges of the arena. You need to kill her adds quickly to maintain your flask charges for healing and mana. When she vanishes and the poison starts to spread, you're going to circle the perimeter to find and touch her. She's going to appear. You're going to step on her yellow coin runes to stop her spawn adds. You're going to focus on steady damage while staying mobile. Don't get cornered by the pit. So Balbala has a few telegraphing attacks that you want to be aware of so that you can avoid them. The first is the poison gas phase. Balbala will disappear in a puff or a cloud, and the central pit will spew green poison gas that rapidly fills the area. The visual is you'll see a thick green fog expanding, and the audio, you'll hear a hissing or a gas sound. You want to run to the outer rim and circle until you locate her, her glowing or visible form. The second is the coin rune adds, right? These yellow or golden coin drops and will create a bright yellow circular rune on the ground. You want to step on it before it fully activates to prevent the ad spawning. She often teleports and slams there, so just be aware of that. Now, the converse to that is that you want the ad to appear so that you can kill it and get your flask charges. So 6 and 1/2, dozen the other. It's completely up to you. The third is she's got some blade and dagger attacks. She's got falling daggers or knife volleys from above. You're going to need to dodge sideways or through. She has some sword slashes and dashes, rapid melee dashes, and multi-slash combos when she's close. So she will do some of those. You're going to, again, roll away or through her. You will notice the audio cues on these. She will say, for example, when she throws her daggers, it sounds like ashtoom, right? And that's when the daggers will throw. It's pretty easy to start getting her verbal cues and start to hear when you see things on the ground, roll away. When you hear those audio cues or when you see her flash red, you're going to just roll away. So with that, let's go kill her, shall we? Okay, here we go.
Someone wanted these doors to remain shut. I should open them.
First thing you got to do is you got to bust these 3 runic seals.
If it isn't the traitor herself. Let's get this.
Now, Jingak, I prove myself.
Putrefy.
Yeah, she teleports all over the place. That's one of the rune coins right there that I was talking about. And there's the gas.
Barya,
I need more mana.
are they worthy?
I'm gonna get away from those knives on the ground. There was the tool.
Out of mana.
That is the end of that fight. Again, keep mobile, move around.
A spirit in a coin.
See,
How
she
fun.
drops the Barya. And you can see completing this trial will allow you to choose your Ascendancy class. So your Ascendancy class, I'll just dive right into this real quick. Let me pick these things up.
I think not.
Oop, I don't have enough room there. Wow, look at that, man. I'm out of room. Yeah, let's make some room first. I know I do have room. I just have to make it. There we go. And so let's look real quick at your Ascendancy, right? So your Ascendancy, when you ascend, the middle section of your passive screen will change to whatever Ascendancy that you chose. And so in my, when I ascend, I will probably ascend to Blood Witch, which is a magic. And there's another one that allows you to be more minion focused. And then there's a third one. And I can't quite remember what that one is right now. But do your homework when we get there. Before we'll talk about that in another video. But that's what it does. It opens up some new abilities that are only available with that specific ascension. But for now, let's continue on. We finished with Balbala, and I will note that as you leave this area, you're going to encounter a lot, and I do mean a lot of spiders. So spiders everywhere. Just be prepared for. You can see the number of spiders is absolutely phenomenal. So make sure your AoE, make sure your mana is always topped off because it's just nonstop spiders for the rest of the level after you kill Balbala. So we are looking for the entrance now to the Halani Gates. That is our sole goal here. Ooh, is that a level up? Yes, it is. Let me kill these monsters, and then I'll take my level up. More and more spiders, guys. More and more spiders. Okay, here we go. We are almost at the top. We're ready to move into what I'm going to move up into this area of the lightning tree. And this gives me a lot more lightning damage. So I'm going to move up into that area at this time. We're going to go back to this checkpoint where we were earlier. And we're going to continue down the path previously we had to.
More mana.
Hey, and there it is. Nope. Yep, there we go. All right, so we are at the Halani Gates. I am going to teleport back, sell this stuff, and then I will meet you for the next video. Sound good? Hopefully it does. And so I will see you then. Stay casual, Exiles.